Come on. Come on.
Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. I thank God for it every day. I try to remember that, too. You know, I try to remember to be grateful. I think gratitude is one of the things that helps keep me grounded. You can go as far as you want in life if you don't mind who gets the credit. Well, that applies to God, too, don't it? I mean, you know, really, if you don't mind who gets the credit, I'm surrounded by very competent people. I'm surrounded by a lot of people who work hard on their jobs, on their career, who are dedicated employees and also just dedicated to their families and, you know, dedicated to their own set of aspirations. I don't expect anybody to work for me forever. I always look at my job opportunities as stepping stones because I want everyone around me really to aspire to be more. I mean, that's really the way I am. I'm not any other way. I'm not trying to hold you to this position, tell you there's no room for growth, any of that. But even though I'm surrounded by these people, I'm grateful that God placed them in my path, in my life, but in my mind, in my spirit, in everything in me. The credit still belongs to God. I'm sorry. The credit still belongs to God. See, if you would just for a moment stop thinking about yourself, just for a moment, I know that's hard, but just for a moment, stop thinking about yourself and realize that maybe you are who you are because God is who he is. Maybe that's the case. Have you ever considered that? That's the strongest possibility I can give to you. You know, how do you think you the one that made it through? How you think you the one after all of the ignorant decisions we have made? And oh my goodness, let's all be honest. Ain't we made some crazy decisions? I'm talking about, man, I have made decisions so adverse to my destiny and career, my promises. I've made some decisions, man, knowingly, you hear me? Knowingly do something wrong. And in spite of all that, I'm still here standing. Okay, come on now. Really? Really? All the dirt you done. Everybody done dirt. All the mistakes you've made. You in the position you in today. Because of what? Because you all that? Because you work harder than anybody else? Look, I work hard. I'll tell you in a minute I work hard, but I don't think I'm the hardest working person out there. I'm pretty sure somebody done worked way harder than I have. So, okay, so you work hard. Okay, cool. I got all that. But man, what about his grace and his mercy? What about his favor? How many times, man, you done relied on that even when you ain't know you was relying on it? How many times, man, God done shown you mercy? You ain't even deserve it. Do you know how many things I've done wrong? I just ain't get caught at it. Let me see how simple I can be here. You speed, you jaywalk, you lie to police when you get pulled over that you wasn't speeding. You go to court and argue you wasn't speeding when you was. You make U-turns. I'm just doing traffic violations. Now let's get off traffic for a second. Let's get on human violations. You talk about people when you're not supposed to. You indulge yourself in gossip even when you don't really have all the facts. You pass judgment. You lust for people that don't belong to you. You say things to people that you're not supposed to say. So, look, all of us, we all guilty now. See, I'm not saying you do all of that, but I'm saying I'm pretty sure I hit you somewhere in there. Just somewhere in there. You done lied before. You know, you lied recently. I mean, come on. And I'm just saying. So with all that in mind, see, I'm just looking at the little things that we do that we don't get busted for. Not to mention the chips you stole when you was a kid and nobody caught you. Well, that elevated, didn't it? And some of y'all just didn't stop stealing. And next thing you know, you was in a car. Now you're sitting somewhere you don't want to be sitting because of a decision you made. But through his grace and mercy, couldn't it have been worse, though? Without his grace and mercy, could not it have been worse? I know two dudes that got caught in the garage one time trying to break in somebody's house, and the person in the house they broke into just happened to have a gun and held them in the garage, caught them, and held them to the garage till the police came. That's grace and mercy right there, because they had all full right to shoot these two people, but they didn't. The grace and mercy. See, all of us have benefited from his grace and mercy. All of us have done a wrong, committed a sin, broken a law, and somehow through his grace and mercy got by. Doing drugs, buying drugs, slanging drugs, doing something, got by. Jumped on somebody for no reason, got by. You know, so see, how you figure with all that can go on in your life. And then, hold on, let me throw a couple more at you. You can't wake yourself up in the morning, Mr. Big Shot. You don't have the ability to control the breaths that you take. Really, Mr. Big Shot. Really. Let's get real basic with it now. You can't wake yourself up in the morning. That's favor. That's grace. That's mercy. That's him allowing you to wake up. Just hoping we get it right. You know, God spared me through all the dirt I was doing, just hoping one day, man, can you just straighten up a little bit? When I finally straightened up, and I'm going to just say it, straightened up a little bit. See, I ain't straightened up all the way. See, I ain't going to sit here and tell you that. I just straightened up a little bit. He started blessing me. So the more blessings I got, I started going, man, maybe I'll try straighten up a little bit more. So I straightened up a little bit more. Now, I still got a long way to go, but I'm straighter than I was. Now, when people judging me, and as they will, and they do, because that ain't right, but they do, and I ain't walking just the way they walk, then here come the criticism. I get it all the time. Stop wanting credit all the time and give out some credit where credit is due. Instead of having somebody patting you on your back all the time, why don't you tell people it was God, man. That you don't really know how you made it. That really, man, you have no explanation for your success. Or you have no explanation why you still exist in the day. Why don't you tell somebody it was God today? Don't be ashamed. It's the truth, ain't it? I mean, really, man. Let's give God some credit here. Give God the credit and the glory and the honor. And like that plaque said, you can go as far as you want in life if you don't mind who gets the credit. All right.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Lies, exploitation, and the American dream turned nightmare. This is Big Sugar, a deep dive into the inner workings of the sugar industry. I'm Celeste Headley, and in a new podcast, I'm investigating a true crime story like no other, about the men who risked their lives to cut sugarcane. In Big Sugar, from iHeartMedia, Imagine Audio, and the teams at Weekday Fun and Novel, I'll unravel a decades-long fight to get justice.
If they were right, then these workers were owed tens of millions of dollars in extra wages.
I felt ashamed as an American.
And the lengths people will go to hide the truth.
The sugar lobby is one of the most powerful lobbies in the country.
They have boatloads of money.
Listen to Big Sugar on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, rise and shine. Give yourself that stretch, that moan and yawning. Sit on the edge of the bed, thank the man, and then you got to get up, get out, and get something. It is bright and early Monday morning, y'all. I said it. It's Monday. It's Monday, y'all. Wake up. And, of course, Uncle Steve was out on vacation, but I am trying to hold it down. That's the nephew, along with my beautiful comrades, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, and the one and only Kia, Junior Boy, Spates.
Yeah, man.
What it do?
Beautiful, too. All right.
Yeah,
well, no, I can't be beautiful. He did not call me beautiful.
I didn't do that.
My beautiful
He didn't do that.
comrades.
My beautiful comrades.
Oh, he did say that, sure. He did say that. He was talking about y'all, I'm sure.
My wonderful comrades. Let's do that. How about that?
Okay, because one thing I ain't
I
never
wasn't
been
trying to
with you.
call you pretty. I know you don't, you know, I know you
can't.
think you're ugly. I know.
Hey, John, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with that.
I understand. It's all
Cool
good.
with
It's
it,
all
John.
good.
Cool, man.
All right.
You know.
Well, let's have a great ugly day. How about that?
Oh, wow. You gonna get over here with me now. Now you won't be ugly now.
No. I'm just trying to cheer you up. I'm not trying to be over there with
I don't need cheering up. I'm fine. I came in cheered up. This ain't my first day being unattractive. I've been attractive a long time.
That don't bother
When did you first?
Yeah.
When did you first notice that you was unattractive?
When I was about 5, my mama told me, your ugly ass look just like your dad. I don't know what I was thinking. So ever since then, I've been unattractive. I knew it. When my daddy was in trouble, I was in trouble because I looked like him. Yeah. When my daddy got in trouble, I was in trouble too, sure. So it didn't matter. Been ugly a long time. Long time.
But you've owned it. You've come to terms with it.
Yeah, sure. I've been ugly since 82. I knew. Knew then.
You were 5 and 8.
5 years old. I knew it then.
Stop, Junior.
You stupid, Junior.
Yeah. Hey, Tommy.
Boy, when you
was
had,
ugly
let me
too.
tell you something. When I first met you, you had them waves in your hair. Boy, I wanted them waves so bad. I said, ooh,
Man,
boy got that.
he got
That boy got
that
them
boy.
good waves.
Boy, that's how I got my wife, dog. I'm telling you right now. I ugly with waves. I ugly with waves then. I just ugly with waves. That's all. Don't look at me in the face. Just look at my hair. That's it.
Your hair was cute, huh?
Yeah, my hair was. You call it my hair was everything. But if you look me in the
walk towards
face,
somebody,
yeah, if you look me in the
towards
face.
somebody, you just lean your head down and walk.
Yeah, no,
towards
if I want it, you look at these waves. Now, if I'm just my back to you, you want me. My back to you. Soon as I turn around, your ass gonna start wanting me right then. That's why I had to be funny. Them jokes will keep you around.
We love a sense of humor.
Speaking of funny, I gotta say, big ups to Dothan, Alabama this past weekend.
man,
Enjoyed y'all coming out to the show. It was me, Jammin' J. Lamont, T.P. Hearns, and that doggone J.J. Williamson out of Mississippi. OMG.
Man.
Yes, sir.
You had a good show, huh?
Tommy, you down there with the Dothan Housing Authority. Boy, you out there doing stuff, boy.
I saw that giving back to the veterans.
Yes. Miles of giving. We peeked our head in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That's
along with my boy Paul Davis with Davis Entertainment. You know, we stepped up in there. Okay.
What's up, Paul? All right.
What up, Paul?
We see you, Sean.
Paul is a tall Tommy, or I'm a short Paul, one of the two.
Yeah, you all do look alike.
We look like twins.
Man.
That's my ride or
Good
die.
brother, man.
Well, you're a short Paul. That's what we're going to go with.
Hey.
All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, nephew Tommy?
We're gonna go deep in these archives up in here, Shirley. This is Run That Prank Back. I'm sure it's happened to you ladies a couple times, and I know it's happened to me and Junior. All right, it happens to a lot of people. There's a lot of people riding around right now. When they hear this title, it's happened to them as well. The title is, He Left His Drawers. He left his what? What? Oh, y'all ain't never left y'all drawers. Come on now.
Come on.
He left his. You ain't never got home. I'd be damned. I forgot to put my drawers back on. Yeah,
Stupid.
Okay. You know, y'all kill me when y'all ain't never been through nothing. But all right, it's fine. I'll be the only one.
Ran out the house in a hurry, command.
Yeah.
Who does that?
What? I done ran out the house without the pants and the drawers. What is you talking about?
Oh, because you wasn't supposed to be there. See, it's more to this
This is
story.
not my house. Who this woman? Okay.
Harper.
Let's run that prank back. Let's go, cat dog. He left his drawers.
Hello? Yes, Mr. Yes. Hey, this is the doorman, Mark, of your building. Okay. I have a Mr. in here who is trying to get buzzed up to your unit. Are you at home right now, sir? No, sir, I'm not. A who? Yeah, a Mr. What did you say? I'm sorry. What did you say again? Mr. And he wants to be buzzed up. Supposedly, he left some articles in the room or in your unit a couple days ago. I was out of town a couple of days ago. What day are we talking about? So what days was you actually in? He said Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. He was there all 3 days? You guys let him into my apartment for 3 days? He was in my place for 3 days? No, Mr. We don't let anybody in unless someone in the unit allows them to be buzzed up. That's the rules here of the building. So we definitely didn't do anything out of character.
So who let him in? Who buzzed him in then?
Sir, I hate to say it, but I'm assuming your wife must have buzzed him up.
You mean my wife was not there 3 days ago? She was on a business trip. She was not at the apartment 3 days ago.
No, sir, your wife was here. I've actually seen your wife come in and out.
Okay, the dude is there right now.
He's downstairs. He's here right now with me, sir.
What did he leave in my place?
Okay, 1 second, Mr. Hang on. What did you actually leave in Mr. part? Pair of pants, underwear, and what else? He says he left a pair of pants, some underwear, and a toothbrush, sir. Mr.
Hill, he's there right now. Let me talk to him. Put him on the phone. Let me talk to him.
You know what, Mr. Right now, with listening to you and I rate the way you sound, I don't want to put this guy on the phone.
Mark, if you want to keep your job at the building, you go put him on the phone now.
Mr. Sir, Mr. He's actually leaving out of the building now. He's
no. What the would you let him leave?
He's walking. I don't know.
I asked you to put him on the phone. What is your problem? You got video surveillance, right? You got video footage of everybody that comes in and out of the building, right?
Yes, sir. But you know, if nothing occurs, I think we should have footage that goes back at least 2 weeks. So we should be able to pull some things up for you, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to get that, and I need it sent over to me right now. I'm at my work email. I need it today, cause this is some y'all let some my apartment, and this is some.
Hang on, Mr.
Like, what kind of nincompoop are you? What kind of imbecile are you?
Hey, sir, Mr. Hang on a second.
What?
All right, well, please hear me out, sir. Hear me out. We haven't just let someone in. Someone in your unit buzzed someone up. We didn't just let anyone up. Now, I know you don't want to hear it, but I'm assuming your wife buzzed this guy just up. We didn't do that.
You shut up and get me what I asked you for, and then we're done, okay?
Well, you know, you're saying I have a problem. Maybe you have a problem pleasing your wife, and that's why she's buzzing other people up her.
You the think you're talking to me like that? You punk.
Sir, you're respectful to me as well, sir.
No. The disrespectful is you coming and letting people come up in my building that you know is not.
I haven't let anybody up here. I can't stop your wife from doing what she's doing.
You let somebody in my building,
you're taking out on me what you should be saying to your wife. Somebody that's got to dress up all the time and always buzzing somebody up to the room when you're gone. That's what you need to be concerned about.
Mr. Doorman, Mr. You know what? I'm the only around here busting my take care of down there. I'm over here working right now to pay for that so that your got a job.
Well, you might be handling your there, but evidently you're not handling your business at home. That's why she keep buzzing people up, sir.
You know what? Well, the business I'm going to handle when I get home today is your mother. Mr. Doorman. Doorman.
Your wife has been, sir, you're going to quit calling me the doorman, okay?
You are the doorman. What's your mother position? Huh? What the you do for a living?
I'm a doorman.
Open doors. And thank you, Mr. Doorman. Matter of fact, I'm going to stop calling you Mr. Doorman because that's giving you too much respect.
Okay. If you stop Tommy from going up to your room, you'll be fine.
Who the Tommy?
Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife got me to prank phone call you.
Y'all crazy. Y'all about to get y'all in my job cussing. Man, this is not cool, man. You don't know the that was going through my head. She was about to get it. Everybody was about to get it.
Hey, man, I got to ask you, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, got to be the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What y'all think? Draws or no draws? Draws or no draws?
Draws. You need draws in your life.
Hoods or no hoods? Draws or no draws?
Django, that was a horrible scene.
Hoods or no hoods.
Hoods or no hoods. All right, get ready. Tampa, Florida. The nephew is coming to town. The nephew is coming. I will be there Wednesday, and it's going down on Saturday night. Camp Alpha Psi. It is the 86 Conclave on the Riverwalk. This is the family outing. You do not want to miss it, all right? I am hosting it along with the beautiful Deanne King. So tickets are all still available. And, you know, you can bring your kids. We're going to have that family kind of fun, all right? It's that family kind of fun. Tampa, Florida. Sweet noobs.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up next, it is Ask the Ritalo.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, rapper Big Latto threatens a fan that threw something on stage as she was performing. Rock Nation's The Book of Hove is revealed at the Brooklyn Public Library to honor Jay-Z. And Jamie Foxx is working with Sony Music to create a documentary highlighting the life and career of Luther Vandross. That's all coming up at the top of the hour. Yeah, but right now it is time to Ask the Ritalo and Junior. Here we go. Cache in Evanston writes, my girlfriends and I went to hear live music and the saxophonist serenaded me. I did all the sexy moves that women do whenever they're the center of attention. Well, it got back to my husband and he's mad. How do I explain it was all just an act?
Yeah, you were just having fun. That's all it was. I don't think it's, but how did it get back to your husband? Which one of them little friends of yours really ain't your friend? How did it get back? It should have been something you did in the moment and we just went on. That's all it was. You got serenaded. You were the one chosen out of the group. You jumped up, you danced a little bit. Now, if you was twerking in there, then I got a problem with your situation.
Okay,
but this is jazz. There's no jazz twerking, so I don't think you were doing that. I haven't seen a jazz twerk yet.
She didn't say jazz. She just said live music with the saxophonist. That's all she said.
It got back to the group because somebody pulled their phone out and that's how the husband found out.
Well, now you over there with what's the baby daddy name?
Darius.
Kiki Palmer.
Kiki Palmer's baby daddy.
Yeah. You in that
Go
category.
ahead,
No, because that's what I thought wrote. I said, Kiki, you ain't got to change your name to Cache. We know it's your ass again. You gonna have to sit down, Kiki. Now you doing now you at Usher concert, now saxophone is serenading you now. Now come on, Kiki. Come on now. Okay. Darius can't take all this pressure. Okay. This same situation. You can't. You just can't go out no more. You can't do it.
So
what should she say to her husband? It was he's mad.
Baby, I was just in the moment. The man came over with the saxophone. I just got up and danced a little bit. I didn't do nothing out of order. I did not disrespect you in any form or fashion. I love you to death, and I apologize.
It depends on what she had on, Tommy.
I know.
That ain't what your story said.
What kind of dress was you dancing in?
If you touch your toes now, okay, because once you touch your toes, other things happen in the back. I'm just saying, if you touch your toes.
Yeah.
All right. Cache. All right. Moving on to Nikita in Jefferson City. Nikita says, I'm dating an insecure man and I have to act like I love everything he does because he can't take criticism. I want our lovemaking to be better because it sucks right now. How do I drop hints about without being too harsh or hurting his feelings? That's what Nikita wants.
I'm sorry. If it's terrible, you're gonna have to tell him. That's the only way we're gonna fix this.
What?
What? You sometimes you got to crush a spirit to get things better.
You want to hear
Shirley, if I'm bad, tell me if I'm bad, tell me I'm bad. Tell me I ain't worth a damn in there. Just tell me. I got it.
What?
Tommy, you
how am I gonna get better? How am I gonna get better? Now I'm gonna be upset. I really am. I'm gonna pitch a fit. I am. But that's the way I'm gonna get better. It's just is.
So the truth matters. Okay, just checking. All right.
Listen. Let me give y'all an example. My son is a good baseball player, right? He can knock the ball over the fence. He's great playing third base. When he get to running them bases, he's terrible. He's terrible. And I've been telling him, you're terrible at these damn bases. I walked out the park one day when he stole base and got put out because I kept telling him, quit stealing the bases. You're not good at it. You're not good. When you get good, you'll get good. But see, that's what I'm saying. I told him, tell me if I'm not good. Tell me if I'm not good in that bedroom. Tell me.
That's the same, huh?
Right.
I know. I kind of stretched it a bit.
Baseball and bedroom.
I was waiting on y'all to say, Junior. Okay, love making and baseball, same thing. We're a little bit off here. I'm telling you. Look, you can't do that. He's insecure. You can't tell him. He's already insecure. You cannot tell him he's not.
So how are we gonna get him better?
Well, you guys are men. How would you like someone to tell you that, Junior?
Coach me up. That's what I want.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying? You know what, man? You know what? Hey. Like everybody have an off night. Everybody have an off night.
That's kind of telling.
Everybody got one.
Kind of telling them.
You just had one.
That's telling them.
But you know what? You know what? Listen to him, babe. We finna get better at this. We're gonna work on this. Okay. Now, you putting your leg up at the wrong time. Wait till I tell you. Wait till I tell you to put it up. Okay? Don't do it on your own. I'm gonna let you know. Okay? You roll over too fast with me. You roll over. It's like we almost fighting. Roll over slowly with me. We're gonna stay together on this. Roll over with me.
And how long should he last?
Hey, don't worry about last.
Wait, what?
Just roll over when I tell you to roll over. Kiss me when I ask you to kiss me. When I look in your eye, then kiss me. Don't kiss me when I ain't looking at you, because you're kissing cheek. You're kissing my cheek right now. Okay? Coach him. Coach him. Just coach him.
Okay.
Coach him. You're talking too much in here. I'll tell you when to tell me you love me. I'll tell you when to tell me. Okay, don't say it at the wrong time, because that's when you lose it.
You can overcoach too now. Yeah. You overcoach.
Now that's controlling now.
Yeah, that's over.
But
yes.
He insecure. He's not good at it. You're going to have to overcoach him. He's not good.
All right. Okay, well, two different schools of thought here.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Tell me.
Yeah.
This hurt my feelings. Let me know I ain't working.
Don't pull my hand the first 5 minutes. You're doing too much now. Come on now.
All right, moving on to Maceo and Terrytown. I don't know if we helped Nikita or not. Maceo and Terrytown says, I'm messing with a woman that I work with, and she spent the night with me and put on my cologne and wore it to work. My ex, that also works with me, knew it was my cologne, and she's devastated. I have feelings for her, so how do I fix this? Ooh, stop sleeping with women at work.
Wait.
One.
Yeah. Ooh, you're doing a lot at this office, dog. Yeah. You're doing a whole lot at this office, dog.
It sounds like no work getting done for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
And it sounds like you need to quit wearing this cologne that everybody know about. That's one too.
Change your cologne.
But now, if that's your ex, why are you so concerned about her feelings?
Well, he has feelings for her. He's still
for the ex
has feelings for her.
Yeah. So then that must not be your ex. Why is that your ex if you still feeling the way you feel? You still like this woman, but it hasn't stopped you from spreading this cologne around all over the office, though.
Right.
Everybody getting this. It's so good. They put it on. What is this? Black Orchid? This must be some Tom Ford.
He got it to
office. What is this? What is this? Is this some Lagerfeld? What is this you got, boy? Is this Old Spice? Is that what this is? What you got on? That's Dion Cole. Is this Old Spice?
He needs to sit down at his desk.
You got some old polo on. That's what you got. You got that polo on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
No, you can't help him. No,
you can't help TJ Holmes.
No,
you can't.
No.
He all over that office.
Yeah, he all over that office. They don't help him. How you fix this? You fix it by changing your cologne. That's what you need to do.
Get another job.
Wow. All right, guys. Thank you. Listen, coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
That's a Issey Miyake. I know what kind of cologne that is.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Lies, exploitation, and the American dream turned nightmare. This is Big Sugar, a deep dive into the inner workings of the sugar industry. I'm Celeste Headley, and in a new podcast, I'm investigating a true crime story like no other about the men who risked their lives to cut sugarcane. In Big Sugar, from iHeartMedia, Imagine Audio, and the teams at Weekday Fun and Novel, I'll unravel a decades-long fight to get justice.
If they were right, then these workers were owed tens of millions of dollars in extra wages.
I felt ashamed as an American.
And the lengths people will go to hide the truth.
The sugar lobby is one of the most powerful lobbies in the country.
They have boatloads of money.
Listen to Big Sugar on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Carol Fisher, and I'm hosting a podcast called The Girlfriends. It's Las Vegas, it's the 1990s, and it is time to find a husband.
There were 4 Jewish doctors who were felt to be eligible bachelors. One of them was Bob Berenbaum.
On paper, he was perfect, but in reality...
This guy's a wacko. He choked her to the point she went unconscious.
I would call him and I would say, I know you killed my sister.
You can listen to The Girlfriends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Okay, so rapper Lotto let her fans know that she is not to be played with while she's on stage, okay? During a recent performance at Rolling Loud in Munich, Germany, someone from the audience threw an object on stage toward Lotto, and without missing a beat, Lotto addressed the person, making it a part of her song. Take a listen.
Throw it again. Throw it again. Throw it again. Come down there and beat that ass. Throw it again.
I heard that part.
Yeah, because that's some sort of trend, you know, people throwing things from the audience up on stage. These girls are getting hit.
You're a loser to throw something at a performer on stage that other people paid their money for. That just makes no sense.
Yeah,
that's just a horrible thing to
trend.
do.
Yeah, and that's why Lotto was like, play it again. Let's do that again. Take one. Come on, Lotto.
But you know what? You know what I like though? She's saying it on beat though.
Beat?
Yeah. On beat. That's going to be a TikTok trend in a minute. In
Also,
about 30 seconds.
Don't care what country you in, the hood will travel with you.
Yeah.
You in Munich, Germany.
Yeah.
I don't know if you speak English, but throw it again.
In other news, Jay-Z was honored over the weekend with a huge career-spanning exhibit at the Brooklyn Public Library. The exhibit is called Book of Hove, and Rock Nation has displayed over 40,000 square feet of material to pay homage to his founder, Jay-Z. It showcases Hove's influence on culture, music, business, and social justice. It covers 2 floors and contains Hove's recordings, his clothing, artifacts from his career. It is a living testament to his remarkable accomplishments over the past 3.5 decades, people.
Wow.
If you're not able to visit the free exhibit in Brooklyn, you can check it out online at thebookofhove.com. That's thebookofhove.com.
Go ahead, boy.
Yeah.
Lord, I be in there losing my mind. I'm such a Jay-Z
35 years? Yeah.
That boy's a legend, man. That boy's a living
Reasonable Doubt,
legend.
that first
album.
Yes.
Politics as usual.
Yes.
The Evils.
Politics
22 Twos.
Yes.
Coming of age. Friend or foe.
Right.
Did you see Beyonce and Blue Ivy attend the opening? That was wonderful.
Man.
Go ahead, Ho.
I'm proud of you, brother. Thank you for the
And
great
then his other
music.
accomplishments in business and everything, you know. What an example. And finally, Tommy, you'll be interested in this, a documentary exploring the life, career, and legacy of the one and only Luther Vandross is officially in the works. We've been hearing a lot of documentaries or docuseries being done about music legends, and now Jamie Foxx, Colin Firth, and Sony Music have taken on the project to highlight Luther's journey into R&B. Jamie Foxx issued a statement to The Hollywood Reporter that, quote, Luther is one of our GOATs. He is one of the greatest singers in the history of music. It is truly an honor to be a part of the team to help bring this incredible story to the masses. And there's no release date set for the documentary, but Tommy, you worked with Luther, opened for him for years.
Yep. Beast mode. You want to talk about a perfectionist? Luther was a perfectionist.
Yeah.
He did. When I say really was his craft was just meticulous about it. I mean, maybe that's what's wrong with me. I learned to try to be a perfectionist. But to be under him, watching him every night for 3 years, man, I couldn't have asked for anything else to be an opening act for a man like that. That was legendary.
How did you get the job with Luther, Tommy?
I was doing stage plays and when we were doing stage plays, I would go out and grab the microphone and do comedy at different comedy clubs, so wherever we were traveling to. And one of the guys that was on our crew actually worked for Luther's crew. So so Luther had and I just ran into this guy. Luther had a guy that was already opening from him. He was out of Detroit. And that guy had to take a break for a week because he was trying to go open up his own comedy club in Detroit. Mm-hmm. And so they brought me in as a sub for a week. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, and we got to the end of the week and the road manager says, hey kid, boss wants to keep you. I said, huh? Wow. He said,
you took that man
like a Hollywood movie.
He said the boss wants to keep you. You're on the road, kid. I said, wait a minute, what about that other dude? He said, do you care about the other guy? I said, man, I don't even know that dude, man. I don't know that dude.
Sounds like a Hollywood movie, Tommy.
And 3.5 years, dog. That's great,
and for
man.
3+ years, I was on the road opening for the Corona baby. Mr. Vandross.
That's crazy, man.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Wow. Tommy, I bet you I don't take a week off.
and then what's crazy is I ran into that, God, I'm gonna think of this guy's name in a minute. He's a cool cat, man. But I ran into him in the gallery in Houston, and he said, Tommy. I said, yeah, what's going on? You took my job. I was like, that was 20-something years ago.
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah.
That's cold.
But he was cool about it, though, right? He was
real cool about it. He was real cool about it, man. But yeah, Luther was fun. Every morning before a show, we all did aerobics. Luther had his own trainer that traveled. We all did step aerobics. It was, I mean, he made it a family. You know, they welcomed me in. I hung with the band. I was with the band.
Wow.
Right.
And remember, Carla, back in the day, radio, when Luther came out with an album.
It was big. I was invited to Luther's house for an album release.
Yeah.
I was at his house. And Luther showed us around. Mm-hmm. It was a ball. I met Stephanie.
He had Ralph Lauren wallpaper. You hear me?
Yes. I mean, it was incredible.
He gave us little pianos too as a little gift.
As a gift.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was classy.
Yeah, he really was. All right, coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, guys, we're going to switch gears here because we have an update on a missing Alabama woman right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, so, we've all been following this very serious story about a missing woman in Alabama, 25-year-old Carly Russell. She was returning home after she had picked up dinner on July 13th, just after 9:30 p.m. or so. She was riding along the I-459 in Hoover, Alabama, which is a suburb of Birmingham. Now, according to Carly's family members, Carly saw a toddler on the side of the highway, and she pulled over to see why this child was just out there, and she wanted to help the child. Carly called 911 to report the toddler's sighting, and then she called a family member. The family member heard Carly talking to the child but did not hear the child respond. Then the family member reportedly heard Carly scream. Now, after that, all the family member heard were the noises from the interstate, and Alabama Highway Patrolman spotted Carly's car on I-459 with the hazard lights on. The officer reported that there was no sign of Carly or the toddler. Carly's wig, a hat, and her cell phone were lying on the ground by her car. Carly was just seen on June 13th, and there was a $25,000 reward for anyone with information on Carly's whereabouts. Well, now, Saturday night, the news changed. There was a message from Carly's family that she showed up at home knocking on the door. Carly was transported then to UAB Medical Center. So that's where we are with the story right now. Very mysterious story. We don't know, a lot of details about it except for, she did come back home.
Well, that's good. That is
that
very
part
good.
Yeah,
she's safe. She's in the hospital and being, taken care of. So that's the good news. But, in the beginning.
There's a lot missing in this story, though.
But in the beginning, I just don't think that the story got enough attention to help find her sooner. That's what. And it was because we all know why. She's a black woman missing in Alabama temporarily.
And social media is calling this a hoax. So we don't know until we get all the details. But so far, this is the story right now. At first, we were thinking that.
I'm glad she's safe, though.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah.
Prayers were answered that she was found safe. So that's.
But I don't mean no harm. I know wanted her hair back, and I know, you know what I'm saying? I know a black woman wanted.
I swear to God.
She did want her hair back.
You is just going to be stupid at every turn you can get. I promise you, fool.
What?
This boy just said, I bet you she want that wig back.
What? I mean, it's laying there on the road, y'all. I mean, if you're going to get my stuff, get my hair. Okay, that's all right.
Okay,
my bad.
Prayers for her.
Really, Carla, y'all wouldn't have wanted y'all hair back.
For you, Tommy.
Don't ask me no questions. Don't put me in that. I said what I said.
Yeah, we all understand this, but you.
All right, we're moving on.
Yeah,
we're getting out of this. Yeah. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, New Edition celebrated their 40th anniversary. Carla's got an update for us in music news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for music news with Carla. What you got, Carla?
Well, it's a lot of music news. Earlier, Shirley, in entertainment news, you talked about Hove and that big celebration in Brooklyn. All right. So we have to say happy anniversary to New Edition. It's been about 40 years since Candy Girl dropped. So it's their 40th anniversary for the album. But, you know, the group was together a long time before
that.
Before that. So they probably were together. I think I read somewhere like 45 years before, because they kept trying and trying and trying. Remember when we saw the movie? But anyway, happy anniversary to the 6 members of New Edition. We are all fans on the show. Ralph, Ronnie, Mike, Ricky, Johnny, and of course, Bobby. Johnny joined the group later. Michael Bivins found Johnny, and he joined the group later. But the reason why the anniversary is coming up too, not just because of Candy Girl, because of the tour. So they did the big tour, and Charlie Wilson was out on them with them, and Jodeci, that first leg of the tour. Then they went back out with my man Keith, with 2 E's and an F. Keith Sweat.
Yeah, Keith.
You know how I feel about Keith.
Yeah, we love Keith Sweat.
Keith and Tank and Guy. So I just feel like New Edition, everybody knows how much I love the Temptations. But I think that New Edition is just like the Temptations, one of those groups that can sing and tour forever. They all look good. They're taking care of themselves. Bobby a little slow on some of the little dance moves.
A little.
You gonna get off, Bobby. You gonna get off.
I love me some Bobby. Bobby turn is not what everybody else's turn, though. You know that.
Bobby turn is
shut up.
Yeah.
We sat here and watched Bobby walk off the stage. He just, I just can't do it no more. I need a break.
We were like, Ronnie looking at Bobby like this.
I
love Bobby, man.
So speaking of that, what is your all-time favorite? We could just go around the morning crew, and you guys can also hit us up on Steve Harvey FM. Tell us, what is your all-time favorite New Edition song? And I have a video in my phone as a throwback. I'm going to see if I can post it, of Junior and Tommy at a comedy club with Ali Sadiq. Y'all remember that? And they did New Edition. Can You Stand the Rain? Oh my God, it is so funny. It is so funny.
If It Isn't Love is one of my favorite New Editions. If It Isn't Love, because I just wanted to do the moves. I could never get the moves together.
That's what I was going to say, Carla. You should ask, besides Can You Stand the Rain, what's your favorite? Because everybody loves Can You Stand the Rain. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
But that might not be your all-time favorite New Edition. It's not mine.
Yeah. It's not mine.
If It Isn't Love, and what else? What you got, Tommy?
I'm Candy Girl, man, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Candy Girl, because guess what? We went to Astro World to see New Edition back in the day when we was kids.
Six Flags,
and they
theme
dropped
park,
that yes, man. And they dropped that doggone that Candy Girl. I was like, I wanted to be one of them. Okay.
That's our era.
Yeah, I want
Candy Girl.
Mine is Sorry. You're Not My Kind of Girl. I love Sorry.
You're not my.
Yes,
that's my jam too.
I love that one. You're not my type of girl. Yeah.
You're not my type of girl.
I love that one. I love
favorite
it.
New Edition song.
Yeah, I love their performance on that one. I just love it.
So many, man.
I I remember hosting the Essence Festival and had just burned my throat out. And by the time it was time for me to introduce New Edition, my voice was shot. I was over there, New Edition.
Yeah, we remember that. We was like, who was that talking?
New Edition.
They are true R&B legends, so we have to say happy anniversary. They've been on our show, special guests. They perform morning show broadcasts, the Hoodie Awards. They are legends. New Edition. Again, my favorite song, If It Isn't Love. What?
Yeah.
Lover? What? You know, I can do that song word for word. I love it. I love it. So happy anniversary to New Edition, many more. Let's go.
Yep.
Yes,
Popcorn
sir.
Love, all of that.
What up, Ralph? My dude, man.
Thank you, Carla. Coming up next, it is a nephew with today's prank phone call right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is put up or shut up because you messed up. Okay, we'll get into that, find out what that's all about. Yeah, she's mad. In just a few, because right now it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Now this right here, Shirley, you know, I don't want to say, but everyone has done this, but you know, I've done this a few times, you know, in my younger years, and people used to do it at their, you know, at their workspace, you know, but this is called butt man. This is called butt man. You know, this is when you make a copy of your butt on the copy machine. You know, you ain't done that?
No.
You ain't never done that?
No, I haven't.
Okay, Junior, have you ever made a copy of your butt on a copy machine at work?
Absolutely. I've done that time.
Thank you. Okay, now, Shirley, are you saying
I just want
to me?
Validate you.
Look,
are you saying to me, Shirley,
yeah,
you ain't never
done that? Never.
Carla?
This is crazy.
Yes.
Have you made a copy of your butt on the copy machine at one of your jobs in the past?
No. Stop asking kind of silly questions. Of course not. No.
I'm the only one that laid up in there and hit that butt.
You and Junior.
Yes.
And what for what?
Yeah.
What are you doing this for?
Now,
you're making a copy of yourself.
Carla Shirley, I've never done that. I just want to validate this fool. Just absolutely. You just need somebody to go with you. I just go out here with you.
You just lying.
Yeah,
Let's go, cat dog. Butt man.
I'm lying.
This is butt man. Come on, butt man.
Hello?
Hey, I'm trying to reach Vaughn, please.
This is Vaughn. Who is this?
Vaughn, this is Darius. Darius with Human Resources. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Can I help you?
Yeah, listen, we have an incident that has taken place at the job. You actually, what floor are you on, Vaughn?
I'm on floor 12.
Floor 12. All right. Do you use the copy machine that often on that floor?
Not all the time, but I do use it every once in a while.
Okay. Every once in a while. So here's what's going on. There's going to be some actions being taken place here pretty soon, some legal actions, and we're just clearing everybody. You know, this is just a proper procedure that we're having to go through. So let me just kind of enlighten you on what's taking place. Someone on the 12th floor has copied their butt on a piece of paper in the copy machine. So someone actually sat up on the Xerox machine and copied their butt. Why someone would do that, I have no earthly idea. But what's happening now is everyone on your floor is going to have to come in and show their butt. So we're scheduling this now. I'm thinking Friday at 11 a.m. Would that be suitable for you to come?
Y'all talking about y'all want me to come up there and show my because somebody, I'm a grown man. Okay, I'm a grown man. I ain't do that.
Okay, you know what? I believe you. I believe you wholeheartedly, Vaughn. But just to clear your name, we have to, I hate to say it, clear your butt as well. So we want to make sure, we're going to find out whose butt this is on the piece of paper that did this. We're going to find out.
You're going to find out whose cheeks those are, and you're going to find out real quick they're not mine. All right, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not going to come in. You said Friday? You're doing this on Friday?
Friday at 11.
I'm not coming at my day off so I can pull my pants down, let some strangers look at my cheeks talking about somebody copied. I'm not doing that. I don't want this to take a turn, Vaughn, because right now
This is, if you're saying you're not coming in, then other actions will be taking place if you don't come in and follow the procedure that everybody's saying. Everybody else that I'm calling, they have to come in.
How many people work on that floor?
There's at least 80 plus people on that floor.
You talking about trying to have 80 plus people come in, drive all the way to work, so some strangers people we don't even know can look at our cheeks. And I'm not going to do that. I don't know who did it, but I know they ain't me.
Well, somebody Xeroxed their butt on the 12th floor, and we're going to get to the bottom of who did it. And what you're not going to do, Vaughn, is tell me you're not coming in. What you're not going to do. Do you like your job here with this company?
Okay, what you're not going to do is act like you're going to fire me because I'm not going to show y'all my sweet goodies just because you from HR. You got me fooled if you actually expect me to think that everybody that works on this floor is over here like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll let some strangers look at my crack. You must be playing. No, sir, not with me.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Do you have a coworker named Andre?
Andre, yes.
Okay. And Andre says he knows you. Now, I'm just going to put it out here. Andre is stating that it could have possibly been you.
Really? Andre got the nerve to say it could have been me? Man, Andre. Why did he try to single me out? Like I even use that damn copier. I'm around there playing games. I'm a grown man. He must be out of his mind thinking he gonna say I did it.
All I know is he stated that you were a possibility. That's what he stated.
He said I was a possibility. That's dumb. He ain't have absolutely no reason to think. I don't even use that copier, man. I use that thing like once every 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
Everybody on that floor.
Okay. So out of once every 2-3 weeks, is there a possibility maybe you propped your butt up there and copied it?
Not at all. Y'all ain't even told me when this happened. I probably wasn't even working when the booty chicks got scammed. You must be out your mind. You can waste everybody else's time trying to bring everyone in to get a free strip show, but you're not going to do that to me. This has to be unethical and illegal on so many levels. You're trying to come in and say everybody on the entire floor has to come show their cheeks? Man, you must be kidding me. What's your name? Whole time you trying to call me saying this is HR. What's your name? Because when
I'm Darius out of Human Resources. I told you that when I first called you.
Darius. When I do come into work, you the first I want to see.
Let me ask you this, Vaughn. Do you know Leslie?
Leslie, I know that better not even say my name.
So you do know Leslie?
Yes, I know Leslie. She works there with me. So you trying to tell me that Leslie said this too?
Do you want to know what Leslie said?
Yes, I would like to know what Leslie said. So when I cuss her out, I get it right.
Okay. Leslie told me to tell you that this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and you just got pranked by your coworker Leslie and Andre.
Oh man.
Leslie and Andre got me to prank phone call you, man.
Dude, I was pissed. Yeah, your uncle is right, bro. Somebody is gonna whoop your ass. And I bet it's this year.
All right, Vaughn. Tell me this, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Somebody is definitely gonna whoop your ass.
There it is. Maybe I'm the only one that, done what Buttman and done. Maybe I'm the only one. You understand?
I mean, I've seen it done in movies and stuff like that.
Man, girl, Carla, you used to work with your husband. Y'all ain't never been in the copy room and laid across that copy machine. Y'all ain't never laid across that copy machine and hit that button.
Carla, answer him. Why are you quiet?
Why is you quiet? Why is your eyes going left to right? You trying to think about
it. I did meet him in New Orleans at work. Ooh, wait, see.
It's nothing you have to think about.
No, we ain't do that.
No. Okay. Get ready. Redondo Beach Performing Arts Center, LA. The nephew coming to town. That's right. Sunday night, nephew Tommy and friends. Got a few tickets left. Nephew Tommy and friends, Redondo Beach, baby. I'm coming like a beast. You ain't seen me and I ain't seen you in a minute. Come watch your boy work. Straight out of council. What? 100% council free.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up next, the Strawberry Letter. The subject is put up or shut up because you messed up. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Lies, exploitation, and the American dream turned nightmare. This is Big Sugar, a deep dive into the inner workings of the sugar industry. I'm Celeste Headley, and in a new podcast, I'm investigating a true crime story like no other about the men who risked their lives to cut sugarcane. In Big Sugar, from iHeartMedia, Imagine Audio, and the teams at Weekday Fun and Novel, I'll unravel a decades-long fight to get justice.
If they were right, then these workers were owed tens of millions of dollars in extra wages.
I felt ashamed as an American.
And the lengths people will go to hide the truth.
The sugar lobby is one of the most powerful lobbies in the country.
They have boatloads of money.
Listen to Big Sugar on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Carol Fisher, and I'm hosting a podcast called The Girlfriends. It's Las Vegas, it's the 1990s, and it is time to find a husband.
There were 4 Jewish doctors who were felt to be eligible bachelors. One of them was Bob Berenbaum.
On paper, he was perfect, but in reality...
This guy's a wacko. He choked her to the point she went unconscious.
I would call him and I would say, I know you killed my sister.
You can listen to The Girlfriends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, or more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. All you have to do is click on Submit Strawberry Letter, and we could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, and you never know, this one could be yours.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Subject, put up or shut up because you messed up. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm dating a man that has 3 children by an ex-girlfriend that he never married. Every summer he takes his children on a family vacation. We've been together for 3 years. So I asked, why hasn't he invited me to join him on one of the vacations? He said it's all about the kids and he would take me on a quick vacation when he got back. This man has the money and the time to go anywhere he wants to, but he hasn't taken me anywhere. In the midst of me being mad at him, he asked me to take his 13-year-old daughter to her eye appointment, and I love her, so I did it for him. After the appointment, she wanted to get a swimsuit, so we went by the mall. She was looking for a specific suit, so we searched the store until we found it. She was texting someone the whole time we were in the store, and when she went to try her swimsuit on, she left her phone with me. A text popped up from her mom, so I read it. Her mom said that she is glad that we found the suit so they could be twins on the trip. I asked the child if her mom was going on the trip with her and her father, and she said yes. She said her mom goes on vacation with them every summer. I managed to hold myself together until I got to my boyfriend, and he said it's no big deal and he's not attracted to his ex. I told him that if she goes, I'm going. He said I can't go, and that's that. I told him I'm planning a trip to Jamaica and he's paying for it since he hurt me. He said he's not playing this game with me. He needs to put up or shut up because he messed up. He's making me feel like a side chick. Is it normal for a man to go on vacation with his ex for the sake of the children? Could I be overreacting? You know, and to that I say, please don't second guess yourself. Your feelings are valid, and it's okay because you should feel some kind of way with this. He never told you this before. He's keeping secrets. You didn't know his ex was going, and he didn't tell you. I mean, if they're not doing anything, or if it's all about the kids, like he says, why didn't he tell you? And why isn't he taking you with them? What's the big secret? I mean, if this is right here, though, is for you. Why have you been putting up with this for 3 years? I mean, this goes down every single summer, and the wife, according to her daughter, goes with them all the time. No, you shouldn't be going with him or doing something as equally as fun. Why don't you do something equally as fun with your girlfriends if he says you can't go? I mean, it's not like you don't get along with the kids. You just hung out with the daughter. So you're good enough to do that, hanging out with the daughter and helping her shop and all of that, but not good enough to go on a trip with them? I mean, I don't think this is okay. It's good you're putting your foot down now, and you see his response, which is very inconsiderate of how you feel. So now it's up to you to decide if you want to continue in this relationship. I mean, do you want 3 more years of this? That's the question you should be asking yourself. Tommy?
I got no jokes today. Today is, you know what? You need to actually get out.
You got him, Junior.
You need to get out of this relationship.
Yeah.
Because he has no respect for you whatsoever. This has been going on for a long period of time. You've never been now. And when we talk about having a vacation for you, how is it worded? A quick vacation. You know what I mean? So you're not looked at as someone that you're not important to him at all.
Right.
You are not important to him. He does not care. And once again, I'm not playing this game. Now, I don't think you should be playing this game with him either. You know, put up or shut up because you messed up, all of this. No. What you need to be doing is you want your man to respect you. You want your man to be making sure that he takes care of you the way he's taking care of everybody else. Because it seems like you are just, whenever he gets to you, he'll get to you. That's it. You know what I mean? So you're an afterthought. You are not somebody that he's like, I want to make sure my girl is straight, blah, 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 blah. He's not doing that with you. And you got me in my ready to love mode right now. He is not ready to love you the right way. All right, sister? So you need to step off and say, you know what? Listen, this evidently you got some other things that's more important to you than me. So let me remove myself from this relationship. Let me find somebody who's going to love me the way I want to be loved. Let me find somebody who's going to take me on vacations every year and we're going to have us a good time, and I'm going to be important to them. But to you, I'm not important. This is where you look a man in the eye and you tell him exactly what you're not going to tolerate and step out of it. Leave.
Yep.
Leave. Now, if I was going to be stupid and do some Tommy stuff, then I tell you to go back to that store and get that same swimsuit and show up. So now the 3 of y'all got it on and popping up in there at the vacation, baby. Yeah. Roll out there and find out when they gonna wear it. And when you roll out and have the same thing on and go over there and take a picture, just the 3 of y'all with the same swimsuit. If I was gonna be Tommy, but I was being Thomas. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between the two.
She should be going with him or doing something fun on her own with her girls. That's right. All right, Junior, let's start your answer off, and then I'm sure we'll have to finish it after the break. But what you got, Junior?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Okay. What you got?
See, I don't hear you planning no trips. He got all the money. He making the trips. So what you need to do is worry about your trip. Quit worrying about everybody else, where they going, what they doing. Worry about the one to Jamaica. See, you over here worry about him going with his kids and his ex-girlfriend on a trip. Well, worry about yours, because you're going to Jamaica. It's less people on your trip. Look at the blessing. Look at the blessing. Look at the blessing. There's less people. It's just you and him on your trip.
Right.
See, ain't no kids on your trip. You over here worry about him taking his kids. At least he trying to be a father, and y'all gonna dog him for that. Now you worry about who all going.
What?
He trying to be a father. And y'all gonna dog him for who he taking on the trip with the kids. He got all 3 of his kids. He got to entertain for. No, forget. I didn't want to hang on.
Hang on. We'll have part 2 of our response to the strawberry letter for today at 23 minutes after. The subject is put up or shut up because you messed up. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we're going to recap today's strawberry letter. The subject is put up or shut up because you messed up. A young lady wrote in. She's been dating a man for 3 years. He has 3 children and an ex-girlfriend that he never married. So every summer they've been going on a trip together, him, the ex-girlfriend, and the 3 kids. And he never takes his current girlfriend, although she says he can certainly afford it and all of that, to send her anywhere she wants to go. He says that he will take her on a quick trip after they get back, and he says it's all about the kids, but she can't go. So the young lady is upset. She's saying when she confronted him with it, he said he's not playing this game with her, and she's saying he needs to put up or shut up because he messed up. The title came from that. She said he's making her feel like the side chick, and she wants to know, is it normal for a man to go on vacation with his ex for the sake of his children, and could she be overreacting? Tommy and I said no. Junior said what?
Yeah, no, worry about your trip. Okay? No, you worry about the wrong trip. Finally, a black man taking his children on vacation, and you worry about who all going. Finally, we get a black man doing something for his children, and he all of a sudden, you worried about who going on the trip. He told you he gonna take you to Jamaica. Worry about your trip. Okay? Now, it's been 3 years they've been going on the trip. That's 3 years, that's 3 trips, and there's 3 without you. You about to make it 4 years. You about to make it 4. Now, you gonna sit here and ask that man's daughter, is your mama going on the trip? And the Bible says, out of the mouths of children, the truth will come. And she said yes.
Did you just quote, boy?
Yes, he did. He just quoted it.
Yeah. Is your mama going? That little child, 13-year-old girl said yes. She didn't lie to you. Everybody knows they going on the trip, but you worry about the wrong trip. You going to Jamaica. It's less people on your trip.
But Junior, why can't,
because she can't go.
Why
can't
she go?
Is being
why
a
isn't
father.
he taking her, though? Why?
The man, why you worry about the ex-girlfriend going on the trip, Shirley? The man taking the 3 kids. It's about his children. Y'all already talking about black men don't do this, black men don't do that. Finally, we got a black man that wrote in on the letter. We found he taking his 3 kids on the trip. My daddy didn't take my ass on trips. That's why I applaud him.
About. Okay.
Yeah, my daddy didn't take me on this many damn trips. My dad took me to Disney World one time. We have another family vacation ever. Now, we got a black man taking his kids on trips 3 years in a row. 3 years.
He should be commended.
These kids been going. And you worry about you ain't going on the trip. Let me tell you something. The man said he gonna take you to Jamaica. Worry about Jamaica. Come on, Ivory man, get your language together.
She says that he never takes her anywhere.
Kabuya, Bumba Clyde, get all your stuff together, because you're going to Jamaica. You worry about the wrong trip.
So really, this is about your dad never taking you on a trip.
But we got a black man doing it. You worry about who all going. The ex-girlfriend going. He had the babies with the ex-girlfriend. Somebody got to watch these kids. It's 3 of them. You need 2 parents. You need 2 parents. You need a mama there.
3 kids.
All this time, he ain't finna do it. He already paying for it. Now, the man said when he get back, he gonna take you to Jamaica. You still mad. I can't believe this. Y'all gonna see this. I can't believe y'all mad at this black man for being a daddy. For being a daddy. And y'all gonna just knock him for who all going on the trip. Well, if he take his ex-girlfriend and her mother on the trip, why is you worried? You going to Jamaica.
But he said he would take her on a quick trip, and she said they haven't been anywhere. He didn't take her anywhere.
You got other issues. You got to find a swimsuit for Jamaica, and you need to get your passport, because you ain't got one clearly, because you ain't been nowhere.
He's not treating her like she's a priority, Junior. She's a priority. He's not giving her that.
She is a priority, just not on the kids' vacation. Y'all don't see this. It's 3 kids.
Okay, let me ask you this, Junior.
Go ahead.
Is he in the same room on vacation with the kids?
Hell no.
He not.
Wait,
no.
He's not.
If they in the same room, all 5 of them in there.
So well, then the mom and the dad are going to be sleeping in the same bed, or is she? What?
How you going? All 5 of them in the same bed?
No, they're not.
He got 2 rooms.
Okay.
He got 2 rooms, and they share that room.
They got a joining room.
They got a joining room. But once again, y'all knocking a black man for being a daddy. I don't see how y'all don't see this. Y'all worry about what he's sleeping at now. See, now we went for the trip to
he's
the bedroom.
Sleeping with that other woman.
That's all I'm saying. Worry about your trip.
Junior, I'm sorry you didn't get to go on family vacation.
I know how this is. Because I want him to be my daddy. I want to go on the trip too. Yeah. Is that the girlfriend, me, and the 3 kids. We all going on this trip.
So this is about you not having the childhood you wanted.
Yes. It's all this is about, Tommy. This man being a daddy. Now, Beverly drove us to Orlando, Florida from Houston one time. We never went nowhere else. Now, he did it for 3 years. 3 years.
Cry, Junior. You about to cry.
Man.
Yes, he's about to cry.
I can't believe this man is being a daddy and y'all knocking him because y'all worry about who going on the trip.
Black man can't win.
Black men can't win, no man. We already got to fight the white man out here. And now here it is, we can't even go on vacation. Oh my God. How y'all gonna knock him?
Junior, you didn't get to go on
He got a
family
girlfriend
vacation.
and he got 3 kids and an ex, and he being a daddy, and y'all is mad at him. You know what else I know about this man? He do.
What?
He show up for PTA meetings. This man is a great man, and y'all are knocking him because you ain't on the trip. Worry about Jamaica, man. Let's
Hit us up on Instagram and Steve Harvey FM to comment on today's Strawberry Letter. You can also check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Coming up next, Junior, you all right?
No,
Sports Talk with Junior. Yeah, coming up
family
next.
that ain't even his.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
I'll tell you what I
You all
got,
right?
Shirley. Yeah, I'm fine now. You know, I know I ain't going on the trip, but I'm just telling you, he being a daddy. That's all I can tell y'all. Okay.
The strawberry letter from last
Yeah,
month.
strawberry letter, baby. But I'm telling you right now, this is really great for sports. In the ESPYs, the ESPYs was last week, but LeBron James had a moment to talk, and this is really big because he's not retiring. And in his speech, man, he says, the day that I can't play the game and I have to cheat the game, that's the day I retire. But he said, looking for y'all, that's not today. And he had his whole family up there with him. And it was so good to see him actually express how he felt. Because after he lost to the Denver Nuggets, he said he don't know if he could do it anymore. He said, but that was just a moment that he had after he lost, got swept by the Denver Nuggets. He just didn't feel like it. And he just opened his mouth. He said, I just talked. I said I wanted to retire. I could possibly retire. But now at the ESPYs, he says, well, you know what? That day ain't coming. But the day he cheats the game, when he can't give it his all, is the day he's going to walk away. And, man, I respect LeBron James for that, man, because LeBron James, whether you believe he's the greatest player or not, if he's better than Michael Jordan or not, or all that talk, man, he's a stand-up guy, man.
Yeah.
He's just a stand-up guy.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yeah, man, he has done
beautiful
everything.
family. Beautiful family.
And love that black woman he married.
I'm talking about
Ain't been in no drama.
no drama, no nothing. And he still gets
with her
backlash.
heels. I loved it.
And, I mean, he's just a phenomenal person and a player. And then, you know, like the one thing about he said he doesn't want to retire because he really does. I think he really does want to play with his son in the NBA. I think he'll go to any team that he wants to go to that his son's playing.
Wow.
I wouldn't play a whole season. I'd play about 2 games to get on out of there.
I'm trying to tell you.
That whole season, that 80-something game, however many games in here.
So he'll be 40 years old playing with son. You can't play for 2 games with your son.
Yeah, y'all got to get this on pay-per-view. We're going to do 2 games, me and Bronny. That's it.
Tommy, let me ask you something. Would you play baseball with Jordan in the MLB? If you could, would you play with Jordan?
1 inning. That's it. 1 inning.
Just 1 inning with your son.
Boy, that ball coming 90-something miles. 1 inning, I'm out.
Daddy out. Daddy out.
Daddy in the dugout.
Yeah, man. But, you know, I think that's just great, man. And I just want to let Bron know, man, that we love and appreciate what you do for the game of basketball, man. And all your philanthropic work that you're doing, man. Everything you're doing, man. We appreciate you, man.
Man.
You the man, bro. And we just want to give you your flowers today, man. That's all, brother. That's all I have for sports.
We love you, Bron.
We love you, Bronny.
Yeah.
Bron, we love Bronny. We love you, man. You're a great father, a great husband, man, and a great basketball player. Hands down.
That's right, Junior.
He take his people on vacation too, Junior. He take his people on vacation.
See, right there. Right
Coming
there.
up at the top of the hour,
there.
a man wrote in because he needs some advice on how to deal with his wife's fans. We'll talk about it right after this.
Uh-oh.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Lies, exploitation, and the American dream turned nightmare. This is Big Sugar, a deep dive into the inner workings of the sugar industry. I'm Celeste Headley, and in a new podcast, I'm investigating a true crime story like no other about the men who risked their lives to cut sugarcane. In Big Sugar, from iHeartMedia, Imagine Audio, and the teams at Weekday Fun and Novel, I'll unravel a decades-long fight to get justice.
If they were right, then these workers were owed tens of millions of dollars in extra wages.
I felt ashamed as an American.
And the lengths people will go to hide the truth.
The sugar lobby is one of the most powerful lobbies in the country.
They have boatloads of money.
Listen to Big Sugar on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Carol Fisher, and I'm hosting a podcast called The Girlfriends. It's Las Vegas, it's the 1990s, and it is time to find a husband.
There were 4 Jewish doctors who were felt to be eligible bachelors. One of them was Bob Berenbaum.
On paper, he was perfect, but in reality...
This guy's a wacko. He choked her to the point she went unconscious.
I would call him and I would say, I know you killed my sister.
You can listen to The Girlfriends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, this is from C-Dub in Columbia. C-Dub says, I married a woman that used to strip. She's a local celebrity, especially with the men. I moved to her town after we got married, and I'm a confident dude, but I know women lie about how many men they have been with. How do I keep my head up when I think men are laughing at me behind my back? I love this woman, so can I get past this?
You think they laughing at you behind your back? You gotta starve from the pole, dog. I mean, the worst thing you did was move to her town. I mean, if y'all gonna try to start something, y'all need to be in another. Y'all need to pack up and get up out of there, because everybody know her. Everybody know her. So pack up, move to another location, and start fresh. But now keep your eye on her. Keep your eye on her, because she might slide back on over there. I'm just trying to tell you. It's just what? Surely it's possible.
What? She might go back to stripping?
Go back?
Yeah. Really?
Y'all act like people don't go back to the pole. What you talking about? y'all looking with this odd look like it can't happen. People leave the pole and go back.
It sounds like she's changed her life. She's gotten married. She wants to settle down now. That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
okay, cool. But we need to live in a different town where everybody don't know my wife, though.
Yeah.
How about that?
No,
I ain't gonna be. I'm not gonna be comfortable living. If every time I look up, here goes somebody else. Oh, hey, dog, you the one married to Glitter? Yeah. That's what's up. That's
on him. Why would he move to her town anyway?
That was stupid. Get out of there.
Yeah.
Pack up, move somewhere else, start a new life, and you're good. We ain't never going back to home. We ain't going to see her mama then. We ain't never going back over there.
What you got, Junior? What's your take?
I feel it. I feel him, because I used to date Sapphire, and I see. I'm dating Sapphire. I ain't married Sapphire. Yeah, I ain't married Sapphire. I dated Sapphire. But yeah, you ain't gonna get past this. That's why I left. It's too many people.
Love with a stripper.
Yeah, it's too many people know her, and they gonna keep talking to her. It's hard to have dinner. Somebody keep walking the table every 5 minutes. You know him too.
But he's a confident man. He said he's a confident dude. That's what he said.
Yeah, I was
out
too.
Of Houston.
Yeah,
out of Houston. Off of Post Oak.
Yeah,
Post Oak. Sure will.
You know Sapphire?
I just,
apparently so.
Wait a minute. What's like happening here?
Oh my, Tommy.
Et
tu, Brute?
Keep Shakespeare's you, baby.
Come on, man.
I did not know you knew Sapphire.
So I dated Sapphire. That's how I know. Yeah. And you know why I dated her. But then I didn't know everybody. We go out somewhere, everybody know that's Sapphire. Now you telling me on my job, you know Sapphire.
Yeah, and her best friend was Cinnamon. I know exactly who you're talking about.
How the hell?
Stupid.
I ain't but one Sapphire in Houston. God. I don't know who you're talking about. Well, why is it bothering you now? That's been over, right?
Because both of y'all married Cinnamon and Sapphire.
But the fact that Tommy know my ex-girlfriend, I can't believe this here.
Why you can't believe it?
You dated Sapphire?
No, we was in a committed relationship, dog.
Committed?
What? Committed? 2 weeks.
A committed relationship.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Cause I had
about how long it lasted?
Yeah, about how long? Because it was too many people coming up talking about what's happening to Sapphire. How you know him?
You couldn't take it.
I didn't know they were family. She told me one time it's just a relative. No, he ain't no relative.
You better not cry no more today. You cried last hour on the strawberry.
I can't believe my coworker know my ex-girlfriend, and I know I didn't know her too. I know I ain't know her too.
You might need a day off.
Yeah, I'm having a headache right now. I'm going into a sickle cell crisis.
Let me just say, she's a really nice person, though. She's a really nice.
See right there. See right there, dog. Right there, man. I can't believe you, dog.
I knew everybody in that club.
Well, this was many, many years ago, though.
It was.
Many years ago.
Oh, that's back in the late 90s.
Oh, my God.
Wow. All right, well, we're going to try and console Junior.
No, I don't need no consoling. I need to talk to Tommy.
And coming up at 20 minutes after, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this. Junior!
Let me see if I still got that picture, Seth.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, so actor and author Hill Harper has announced his bid for the Democratic nomination for the U.S. Senate in Michigan. We all know Hill Harper. He is serving as a progressive challenger to frontrunner U.S. Rep. Elisa Slotkin during his first run for public office. Harper told the Detroit News that without energized, bold leadership in the U.S. Senate, Michigan will continually be held back from achieving its full potential, and that's why he's running for U.S. Senate.
All right, man.
I like Hill Harper, man.
Come on.
I like Hill Harper.
Great actor, dynamic actor. Yes.
Very smart.
Very smart, very politically
smart.
active.
So
that
everyone
makes
in
sense.
Michigan that can hear our voices, register to vote and get out and vote. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Y'all got y'all assignment. Let's go. Stop playing. Stop playing.
This is an actor where it makes sense to me. This makes sense. Him running, I get it. I totally get it.
Oh, so you didn't get too. Arnold?
I ain't get Arnold. Hell no,
Donald.
Or Trump.
No, I ain't getting none of that.
It
makes sense. Still in awe.
Yeah, we'll be watching your campaign, Hill, and if there's any way we could support you on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, let us know.
We got you.
We will.
Yeah. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour. We'll play a round of Would You Rather. The guys are going to get into this one. Got some good ones, guys. Tommy, you may not get mad at these.
You may not.
You know how he is. You know how he is.
Would you rather sapphire or cinnamon?
We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather run a 5K race barefoot, or would you rather play basketball naked? Barefoot?
I'm playing basketball naked. Ain't no way we finna run this 3 miles barefooted. That's out. That's out.
No.
No.
We gonna play basketball naked. Yes.
Yeah. I'm just not gonna shoot no jumpers though. I'm not gonna shoot no jumper. When you jump up, that come down is hard.
Even then, Tommy, we naked, but don't pass me the ball at all.
Yeah.
I don't even want to do nothing.
What I don't want you guarding. I don't want you guarding me.
No.
Are you sure you want to play basketball naked?
We're gonna play horse.
21.
My move,
horse.
You do your move.
Yeah.
Because that goaltending call.
Yeah, but I got shoes on. I got shoes on, though. I got shoes on.
You can rest assured I'm not trying to block your shot. You can rest assured.
All right. Would you rather tell jokes to 50 people who are falling on the floor laughing, just cracking up? Or would you rather tell jokes to about 1,500 people that are barely laughing?
No, give me them 50. Give me them 50 people. Yeah. Me and them 50 gonna have a good time.
But 1,500, that's more people.
I don't care. I want the 50 that's having a good time.
All right. Yeah. All right. No. All right. Would you rather have to keep $1 million in cash at home, or would you rather keep $750,000 in a bank? $1 million at home or $750,000
$1 million at home in cash. Yeah.
I'm going with the biggest number. We're gonna keep. Ain't nobody coming in my house fooling with my money. I'm good.
No. All right.
I'm good.
But
I'm gonna have it. It's gonna be it's gonna be spread out in that house. You ain't gonna know where it's at.
You ain't gonna know where it's at. But I got $750 in the bank. That's it.
What you in that freezer for?
Yeah.
I know you better not take that out that fall. I know that. That ain't no meatloaf. That is not what that is.
I got $1 million in cash. It's gonna look like snowfall in here.
Would you rather have a wife that's dingy, but she's really pleasant, but she's kind of dingy? Or would you rather have a wife that's smart, but she's in your face, she's controversial, she's confrontational, all of that?
I can't do confrontation. I want a nice, dingy, pleasant person,
Really?
Yeah, maybe some low self-esteem. I gotta help you get
Throw
yourself
that in
together.
there too.
Yeah, I gotta help you get yourself together. You're not sure about nothing in life. I get you there.
Shut up.
Who believes that?
Yeah.
I don't want no confrontation.
Well,
Junior?
Shirley and Carla, I'm going with what I'm already been trained to deal with. Smart and confrontational. I'm just going to go with that because that's what I'm trained to deal with.
Because that's what you said I do to.
Yeah, I said I do to that. And therefore, I have been trained to deal with that. So I'm just going to stay with what I already know. That's it.
Okay. Good answer.
Mine is smarter than me. I'm just saying what she's asked me.
We know.
We know.
We all know that.
All right.
You, babe.
Mean it. Coming up, it is our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Lies, exploitation, and the American dream turned nightmare. This is Big Sugar, a deep dive into the inner workings of the sugar industry. I'm Celeste Headley, and in a new podcast, I'm investigating a true crime story like no other about the men who risked their lives to cut sugarcane. In Big Sugar, from iHeartMedia, Imagine Audio, and the teams at Weekday Fun and Novel, I'll unravel a decades-long fight to get justice.
If they were right, then these workers were owed tens of millions of dollars in extra wages.
I felt ashamed as an American.
And the lengths people will go to hide the truth.
The sugar lobby is one of the most powerful lobbies in the country.
They have boatloads of money.
Listen to Big Sugar on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Monday.
Yeah, great.
New week.
I thought about, when I said Monday, I thought about Tommy not liking Fridays because we always like Fridays. Tommy doesn't like Fridays because they're too close to Mondays.
Yeah, I think a week of work should be Monday through Thursday. That's what I think.
I agree.
Okay.
And your weekend is Friday. No, I'm sorry. Monday to Wednesday, we should work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like it.
And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the weekend.
Okay,
That's
so
what I like.
3 on, 4 off.
Gotcha,
Okay,
Tom.
got it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I like it, Tom.
I like that.
Okay.
That make a lot more sense to me. You know?
Okay.
I don't know who
But
came
you're
up
not
with
gonna
all
get
this.
that. You're not gonna get it, but
No.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who came up with all this? We gonna do it Monday through Friday. Was how long we gonna work? Who started that?
We got to look into that. Hey, before we get out of here, let's try to help one more person if we can. This one's from Mickey in Trenton. This question. 2 years ago, Mickey says, my husband's car was totaled. He never bought a new car, and we've been sharing my car. This is a big problem for me because when I meet up with my side dude, I have to make sure to erase any traces of my side dude from the car. My husband is too bullheaded and cheap to buy his own car, so what should I do?
Get
So
a
is this
divorce.
about you being a player?
Yeah. Get a divorce.
That's what this about? So your side dude got stuff in your car?
Where is his car?
Well, exactly. Now you got a cheap side dude who ain't got his own car.
Here's a question, Tommy, on the table. Why everybody you dating got to have a bus pass? Why is everybody? Ain't nobody got car keys? Nobody got car keys.
Right.
Wow.
So she's mad at her husband because he doesn't have a car, but she's got a side dude that she's got to clean up after because he's in her car. Because what? He doesn't have a car.
Because he don't have a car.
Uh-huh.
Your pickings is real bad. You got you need to pick somebody with some money.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or get your side dude from a dealership. You need to go down there where people got cars.
Or a shade tree mechanic. He always got. He driving somebody's car.
Somebody's car.
An Uber driver.
Yeah,
anybody.
Wow.
How come every time you get on the phone you say I'm on my way? How many times you gonna keep saying that? Everywhere you go, I'm on my way.
She got to pick up his cleaning on the way to pick him up.
What time you need to be at work in the morning? What time you need to be there tomorrow?
Golly. It's a lot.
Yeah, this is a lot. So she wants to know, what should she do? She should dump him.
As soon as I drop my husband off at work, I'll be back to get you. I need you to But I need you to be ready, though.
Yeah. How many times you gonna keep calling, I'm outside? How many times you gonna keep saying this?
I'm just gonna blow the horn. I'm not coming in.
No. I'm outside.
Woo! Yeah,
All
so Mickey from Trenton. Whew.
We appreciate you, girl, but we can't help you.
Get out of there.
We don't know.
I know. We have time for one more? We have time?
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Just trying to help the people. Okay, this is from Janice in Little Rock. Janice writes, my husband said he was using $2,400 from our savings account to get his mom's roof repaired. After I talked to his mom about the repairs, she said her insurance paid for all of the repairs. Her insurance did this. Yeah. She saw the receipt. So why is he sticking to this lie? Why?
Ooh.
Yeah,
now listen, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Just follow the money. Follow the money and you're going to figure out where this $2,400 went. But see, where ladies mess up is you want to go ask him. That's what you want to do. Don't ask him nothing. Follow the money. We're going to figure out exactly what happened with this $2,400. Because it's, trust me, maybe he fixed somebody else's roof. He done something with this $2,400. Uh-oh. Yeah. He done fixed something at somebody else's house. He doing something. He helping somebody with that $2,400.
Yeah.
God, paper trail. He just lying and don't realize.
Junior, what?
Why is he sticking to this lie, Junior?
Shirley, I don't know. I just got my own roof. I can't help him.
How long you been in there?
Just 90 days. Tell me, the hell do I know how insurance works? I ain't used it yet.
Deductibles and all that.
I don't know nothing about none of this. I'm just paying notes over here. That's all I'm doing. The hell do I know what a $2,400 at? I don't even know. A roof $2,400 is what I just learned. I didn't even know.
No. It's way more.
No.
Oh,
roof
it is
$2,400.
Yeah,
put some more zeros. Repairs.
So therefore, how can I help? See, I didn't even know. Therefore, I can't help. Tommy was right. Follow the money. I don't know. Hell.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out escrow right now. I don't even know how that works. A lot of issues over here.
You gonna catch up, but you better learn them taxes real quick though. Learn the taxes. If you don't learn nothing,
I'm paying the taxes. Yeah, they in my note every month. I found that out. I see that bill. I see it every month. Yeah.
Well,
you know another thing? Junior. No, another thing I just found out. Y'all talking about helping with the roof. What is HOA doing over here? This is crazy.
Welcome.
Oh, I seen the lady that patrol the neighborhood. She already told me you need to cut this grass today. Thank you.
Oh, was she in a golf cart? Because they be in a golf cart.
In a golf cart. Yes. Oh my God, Carla. Oh yeah.
Upkeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm
keeping the neighborhood looking nice.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's all they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
but good for you,
those
Junior.
fees go up, Junior.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah. Then you're gonna be wanting that. Then you're gonna want that receipt. Show me what y'all doing with this money.
That's what we do. You're gonna start going to the meetings.
Yeah. See what the hell going on in here? Oh man. That's why I got a family. That's why y'all help me for. That's what y'all here for. Y'all help me. So I know.
Yeah.
Yup. We got you.
Of course.
Welcome to the married life, boy. Welcome to the married life.
And home ownership is a beautiful thing for everybody.
Yes, it is.
You can do it. It's a wonderful thing. Yeah.
It is.
All right, Tommy.
We hope you enjoyed the ride, the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right. In the words of my uncle, talk to God. He would love to hear from you. Until then, be in peace.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Lies, exploitation, and the American dream turned nightmare. This is Big Sugar, a deep dive into the inner workings of the sugar industry. I'm Celeste Headley, and in a new podcast, I'm investigating a true crime story like no other about the men who risked their lives to cut sugarcane. From iHeartMedia, I'll unravel a decades-long fight to get justice. Listen to Big Sugar on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Carol Fisher, and I'm hosting a podcast called The Girlfriends. Back in the 1990s in Las Vegas, a few of us dated the most eligible bachelor in town, Bob.
He spoke several languages. He did medical missionary work, and he was Jewish. He was perfect on paper.
But he wasn't. he really wasn't.
He choked her to the point she went unconscious.
Bob could lie about anything.
It only takes the one time and somebody ends up dead.
Unfortunately for Bob, us girlfriends know how to fight back.
I wanted him to pay for his crime. He needed to be put to justice.
I'll be honest with you, if I saw him right now, I'd spit on him.
I would call him and I would say, I know you killed my sister. I will always hound you and haunt you.
You can listen to The Girlfriends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Deep in the mountains of Greece, the country's most wanted man has been on the run for over a decade. He's a bank robber.
We hear a barrage of shots.
A kidnapper. But to many Greeks, he's a hero. His name is Vasilis Paliokostas, and we're on the trail of the man behind the myth. A modern-day Robin Hood who steals from the rich and gives to the poor. I'm Miles Gray. Listen to The Good Thief on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Are you ready for a second season of the Super Secret Bestie Club podcast? My name is Curly.
And I'm Maya. And this is a best friends club, and you can definitely sit with us.
Each week, we'll talk about relationships, heartbreaks, and of course, our favorite L word.
Love. And
horoscopes, astrology, according to our point of view.
We're not oracles, but we know a toxic Virgo when we see one. I'm pointing at you, Curly.
That's right. Listen to the Super Secret Bestie Club on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.